the administration is finalizing some really massive changes to the childhood vaccine schedule.
Yeah, so a lot going on today, Nichole. We were expecting the president to speak now, but we've been told that that is delayed. We're not sure when that's going to happen. And you mentioned that announcement is going to have to deal in some way with drug pricing and trying to bring those prices down for Americans. What we can say is what we've seen in the past from this White House. In just the last couple of months, they have made an effort to try to bring on and have already brought on commitments from at least 4 or 5 different pharmaceutical companies who have tried to negotiate prices downward in what is known as the most favored nation commitment, effectively, which is a promise from some of those pharmaceuticals to try to match prices for drugs that are paid by people in other countries. We know there are several very popular drugs that people in Europe, for example, pay significantly less than what Americans pay for the very same drug. We've seen that already in the past, so we are waiting now to see what President Trump specifically says with respect to this announcement sometime later on in the afternoon. But the timing is very interesting, Nichole, because originally, before this announcement was made or was planned, what we were expecting today was a big announcement from Health and Human Services under the direction of Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. And that announcement that we were expecting was that the childhood vaccine schedule was going to get a major overhaul. And the number of shots that's recommended right now by the CDC for American children is going to drastically reduce. That announcement now delayed until sometime in January, but that is going to be a serious shakeup for our public health system, really in a way that we probably have not seen in decades. And that is, again, what we're expecting. What the administration has said is they want to bring the American childhood vaccine schedule closer to something like what Denmark does, which is a significantly reduced number of shots. And so that would be the plan. Again, that announcement, we are told, delayed. This is actually, you can see it by the numbers now, 72 shots for American children over the course of their first couple of years versus just 11 total doses in Denmark. So again, that would be a drastic change here. We're told that this announcement from HHS has been delayed specifically because the White House didn't want to step on the message of the president today, which focuses more on affordability. You don't want to do two things at the same time. The White House wanted to focus on that one. So we are waiting again for President Trump, which could happen within the hour potentially, to hear what he has to say more specifically when it comes to drug prices.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.